Hello, everybody. It is King Jellybean. Hello, guys. Welcome to the Change Project live stream. Today, we have a very special member of the Change Project, which is Raven the Commentator 2001, also known as our Vice President. She has never actually been able to be first Vice President before, and so we decided, let's make her Vice President this year because she really does deserve it. Everything that she's been through with this project, and she's so good at it too. And she will be gone for the next 2 weeks. After tomorrow evening, she'll be heading to Europe. So we're going to let her talk for a little bit on, what she's going to be doing on that trip and, how she's been doing with the Change Project and stuff like that.
Why, yes, hello. As King Jellybean said, I am Raven the Commentator 2001, and I am the Vice President of the Change Project. For my trip to Europe, I'm actually going to be going to a lot of different places. I'm going to be going to Spain, France, and Italy, and I'm going to go on a little tour bus. We're going to experience a lot of the different parts of the culture here, including the food, because why not? And what I've been doing for the Change Project for the past few years is that I've been helping promote it as much as I can. I've been making videos left and right, and I've been making videos on it. I've been doing I've been in live streams left and right just to keep the project going and to spread the message out there that only you can change the world. Change starts and ends with you and you alone, and you and I are not going to make this world perfect, but we can work together to make a difference.
Awesome, exactly. So yeah, she will be gone for the next 2 weeks. And with that being said, Easton gets back Monday or Sunday, I believe. So we're going to be having him take over for the next 2 weeks as your position, if that's okay.
Yep, that's fine with me.
So that way we still have a vice president because we got an echo. Alrighty, now it's over. It's just because Studio joined. But anyway, though, with that being said, so as you guys know, August 1st will be our first subject. We already have over 1,000 people signed up to be on that stream. So if you guys want to be on that stream, there will be a form that I'm going to be opening up on the Discord server, which is in the chat. All you have to do is go to the Discord server. It's going to be a certain little chat that will be opened, and it will be the form for you to come in and get your place on that stream. So, yes, if you guys want to come up on that stream, you guys going to have to get your form signed. Hello, Jay Ward. And yes, today we will be having a couple special guests, as this is not going to be a very short stream. We're going to be going into certain little topics today, as this stream is kind of all about Raven. Hello, everybody. Oh, we got some new people here today. Hello. How are you guys doing?
Catching Lester.
Yeah. Hello, guys. Oh. Anyway, though, with that being said, thank you guys for 7 likes. So Raven, this is all about you today mainly. So it's whatever you kind of want to talk about today. If you want to give us some topics, you cannot be on the stream. All right, that's fine, Jay Ward. You can join the Discord chat, and you can go ahead as soon as the stream is over. That chat will be opening for you guys to come and go ahead and get your spot on that stream on August 1st, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Put it on your calendars because it's happening August 1st. I click on a link and now I'm here. That happens a lot more often than you think. Welcome to the Change Project. You can head over to our YouTube channel if you can't tell, and you can watch our first video to kind of get an idea of what we're about. And guys, by the way, our first ever video will be being deleted very soon. We will be updating it with brand new statistics from this year, stuff like that. So we're gonna have Eastern Music Ministry create an Animoto with all the newest stuff. So yeah, that video will be deleted by next week. Not yet. Anyway, so Raven, what are some subjects that you really want to talk about today?
Well, I was thinking since I'm gonna be traveling, maybe talk about some travel safety and how travel has changed a lot since 9/11, I believe.
That was a big thing.
Yeah, that was a big thing, and it caused a lot of a lot of airports, especially like big chain airports, to take measures for airport security in order to prevent terrorists from ever hijacking airplanes.
Exactly. So true.
All right. So what do you think are some big things that people should know when it comes to airport safety?
Well, I haven't studied much on airport safety, but, like I say, I study everything. So, airport safety since 9/11 and several other plane attacks here too, but 9/11 was one of the biggest attacks. It was what changed the world, on that day. And, plane safety includes, they're going to check your bags. People should know that be ready to be checked. And I do mean being checked. Like, they're going to scan you down. They're going to scan every single one of your bags. And, a big thing with airport safety is overweight stuff now. Like, here recently, and I think it's been like this for years now, if you have too many items, like your bag is too heavy, they make you throw away some of your items. So that is a big, big thing, and it's huge. I've heard people had to throw away their toothbrush and stuff. They've had to throw away this. They've had to throw away that because they can't carry it. So that's two big things that you guys really need to kind of be aware of. Another thing is, listen to the attendants, listen to the airport managers, listen to the plane at all times, do what they say, just do stuff like that because, you don't want to argue. You don't want to get in trouble. You don't want to get kicked off. Don't want to start arguments. And, the thing is the more you do what they say, the more that you do with that, the better it will be, the easier it will be. Because some people, they do 4 or 5 flights a day. They go back and forth between countries every day. It's just what they do. It's their job. So those are 3 big things that I've heard about in airport safety and airplane safety. There are some other things, like terrorism, stuff like that goes into that, of course. What happens if you're caught with a weapon, which you shouldn't be carrying, but people do. And then sometimes it's not because they want to create harm. It's just because they're scared to go anywhere without a knife or something. You need to, before you go on a flight, you really need to check about the rules. You really need to study more on all that stuff. Make sure you have your passport if you're leaving the country, and make sure you have all your documents wherever you're going, whatever you're doing. And yeah, so that's kind of my ideas on that.
All right. And you nailed it right to the head there. See, airport safety is very important, especially in times of technology. I think they check laptops now.
Yeah, they even check laptops. Yeah.
Yeah, they just I'm guessing it's just so that it won't it just won't be mistaken for like a bomb or something like that.
Yeah, because people arm it with bombs. People do a lot of things. So that's one of those big terrorism safety reasons. Alrighty. Well, with that being said, Raven, what do you want to talk about next? Or do you want to continue talking about this? Your choice.
I want to say, my apologies. If there's any dogs barking in the background. One of my aunt's dogs is being a bit rambunctious right now.
It's fine. Don't worry about it, Raven.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Potter. Ah. Oh. I know it's not fun when just being around a rambunctious little dog.
True. Anyway, continuing on, what do you want to talk about next?
Well, considering how this is not going to be a very long stream, maybe we should talk about what's going to happen, with the Change Project in the future. I know, for August 1st, we're going to be doing our first topic, which is motivation.
Exactly.
Which, I will be doing a video before I leave.
Awesome.
And it's going to be uploaded to the Change Project channel, so be on the lookout for that.
Mm-hmm.
And we also might get into some other topics. And say one of our future topics is something along the lines of some of the topics that we've previously talked about. in the past. Like,
well, continue. Sorry, I'm just looking for something.
no, it's fine. Like you can finish what you were saying.
Well, what I was gonna say is, I did leave my list at home. As you guys know, I'm going to my mama's this weekend. I told you guys that last week. But I did leave my list at home. But I know we have several big new topics this year. We talk about motivation, suicide, homelessness, drugs, gun violence, those big topics that we always talk about every year. This year we're talking about the downgrade, because if you guys didn't know, here's a little fact for you. Gun violence statistics have been going down for the past 30 years. So has suicide rates. People say, if you watch the news, and this is a big topic I'm talking about very soon. See, I know someone who works in the news. You guys probably know him if you guys saw me on Jim's live stream last night. We talked about fears, irrational fears. But anyway, though, so basically, he worked in the news business. And if you guys didn't know, the news is full of stuff that catch you. And see, before the 24/7 news cycle began, which is where this is what I've kind of learned about this a long time ago, but it's hard to explain a little bit. But basically, excuse me. Hold on. Let me get my air. The 24/7 news cycle is where they have to find news stories for 24 hours. Every day, they have to find enough news stories to fill up all of that. And the only way you can do that is by negativity. And plus, negativity sells. It's all about money, guys. In this world, it's all about money. So the more money they get, that's what they're going to put out. So if you watch the news nowadays, and it's statistically proven that if you watch the news, you're going to get more of those fears of worrying about even going out in public without getting kidnapped, or having your child get kidnapped, or getting murdered, getting robbed out in public. But really, if you actually do your research and you actually go and look at the statistics, all that stuff isn't happening as much anymore as it used to. Like I said, gun violence has been going down for the years, so has suicide rates, and child kidnapping has been doing the same thing for the past 30 years. It's been going down. There's way less of that stuff today than there was back then, back before those 30 years.
And speaking of the news, have you ever gotten a chance to read 1984?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, if you read 1984 and you see the parallels of what happens today, it might have something to do with the news stations of today. But I don't want to get too political in this, because the Change Project is not about changing people's politics. It's just about just talking about real world issues and how we can reduce them.
Politics are the way to failure.
Exactly.
Because politics don't matter. We're just not going to worry about what I just did. Raven, take over for 4 minutes. BRB.
All right, let me go pick up a pen that this little rambunctious little doggo that just bitten for this year. Son of a
Huh?
Oh. Who just talked?
Me.
Oh. Wait, what? Why was there I saw there was a little thing that was going in a little circle like that.
I just wanted to say something about the airport security.
All right, go ahead.
I went to California for the first time for VidCon, and it was the worst thing ever.
Really? Well, what's so bad about that?
For the security.
Oh. The security was bad?
So I was going to VidCon, so I had a backpack full of expensive technology over $3,000 in my bag, and you have to take every little piece out of your bag.
Just just for like the people to check it.
Not checking, because checking is worse. When you check luggage, that means you have less and less. But I'm talking like for a carry-on. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like,
understand that.
and I hated it because I had to take every single piece out of there.
Like, were they going to like take it away or something?
I'm back.
No.
Oh, guys, we were just talking about security at VidCon.
Oh yeah, security at VidCon is huge.
No, at the airport.
Oh yeah.
But VidCon was less like it was more low key because there was just like a little scanner that had like your wristband. Plus, there was like just a scanner. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally understand.
Because they need to see. Because sometimes they actually get people that are faking coming in past years. They said that they are like people are faking and like they have a ticket and then they maybe buy it off someone and you actually can't because the wristbands are so tight. When you have them on forever. And I just cut it a little yesterday, but they really want good security.
Awesome. That is so very true. Yes. Alrighty. Well, with that being said, let's continue where we left off. Now, where did we leave off?
We were just talking about some future stuff like the Change Project, whatnot.
Yes. So back to that. So basically, and you know what me and Jim were talking about? We were talking about how there are fears that you can gain from watching the news a lot. And those fears include, self-awareness fear, which is kind of like when you're out in public, you're fearing someone to hurt you or rob you and stuff. And yes, self-awareness and watching your surroundings is a very good thing. You're supposed to do that. But sorry for the noise in the background, guys. Anyway, though, that is a very good thing to do. That is very important to watch your surroundings. But at the same time, people fear about it, and that's one of those fears. There are several other fears that go along with watching the news that I'm still researching on, as I'm trying to research all the new statistics and stuff. But let's just say, the Change Project, we say that these problems are huge, but at the same time, they still are on the downgoing. These problems that we do, that we watch, and that we try to fix, they are fixing themselves slowly. But it's not by them fixing it, it's by people doing it. It's by us doing it. We are fixing these problems ourselves. So that's just something I want to say. Yes, there are some big gun violence things still going on. There are still some attacks. There are still suicides, millions of them every year. But they have been going down since 30 years ago. So don't always trust the news. Don't always believe everything on the news is basically true. But don't focus on negativity. But with that being said, some of the more future topics we have will be child endangerment online. Brand new topic that we're doing this year. It's going to be a 2-month topic about, are your children safe online? Should you be giving young children electronics? Should you be allowing them to get on something? Because, the internet is worse than the news because they have all those things plus. The internet has way more.
And all the bugs and stuff like that. And you might never know when a child predator might come to, lure your child into any kidnapping, like sexual trafficking, actual human trafficking, child trafficking, and etc.
Exactly. That is one big thing, and that's why the YouTube rules have changed. The YouTube rules have changed because of the child predators online. But not just that, if you're giving a young child a phone, whenever you give them that phone, you are letting them access every website online, every single website, every single news story, every single YouTube video, everything. You're giving, and yes, there are restrictions, but even with those restrictions, even with those parental guides, you cannot stop a child from looking at that. And it doesn't have to be weird, you know.
And the best thing you can do to bring internet safety, the best thing parents can do to bring in internet safety is just talk about being safe online. That way they can be well informed.
Exactly.
And talk about this seriously. That way they'll take internet safety seriously.
And instead of letting them stay occupied on their phone, don't give them if they are younger and they are at risk for that stuff, don't give them that electronic ability when they're that young. And you know,
they're like my sister's age, 14.
What time did it come out?
So yeah. You know, what time is it? Oh yeah, it's 9:15, guys. Wow. So we're gonna start wrapping this up very soon. But with that being said, you know, yeah, guys, you know, there is a lot of things that you could do. You know, actually being a parent is one big thing. You know, if you're not able to be there all the time due to work and stuff, and we're not going to go really deep down. Hello, the video college show. We were just talking about you, my dude. Welcome. Do you want to come up for a while? If you can't, you can if you want to. If not, we're just going to continue on. We are allowing a couple people to come on today, as this is a short little stream. But yeah, you know, online safety. Yeah, we were just talking about some of the stuff that we talked about last night on your show. With the irrational fears and stuff like that. But guys, you know, online safety for children is one big topic that we really want to do this year because it is very important. And we're also going to be talking about being a parent. You know, what does it mean to be a parent? What does it mean to actually care? Because there's some big problems when it comes to children and stuff.
Yeah,
there are problems.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine if parents want to be with their kids, but they really just can't take the easy way out if they start to become troublesome. They need to take responsibility and teach their kids right from wrong.
Exactly. And don't give them all that big access to those big things that could cause a lot of problems. Now, with that being said, we can talk about a couple more things tonight. If you guys want to come up on the show, oh boy, do I have a lot to say. If you guys want to come up on the show tonight, like I said, this is a very short little stream. If you guys want to come up on the show and talk about a topic you care about that you want to see the Change Project do, or you want to hear more about what the Change Project is going to be doing with that, let us know now. We will send you the Hangout link straight to the call. As this project live is basically more about Raven because, as you guys know, she will be leaving. So she's kind of in control of this. But all right, that is fine. But I'll have the show in a bit. Okay, I will be making sure to come up there. Thank you for stopping by. Awesome. But with that being said, we will be ending very soon. But yeah, so that's just a little bit more of what we'll be discussing this year. With all the normal big topics of suicide, gun violence, and stuff like that, continuing on with some newer topics of child endangerment and stuff like that. All right, Raven, we have time for about one more. We have time for one more topic that we can kind of go on about. What would you like that to be?
Well, what about just disability awareness in general? Not disability awareness, but disabilities. Like being in a wheelchair or not being able to speak.
Yes, I totally understand that. And guys, yes, that is another topic. See, we got to be able to do some autism awareness stuff last year, but we were not able to get to disability awareness, which was super sad. And guys, as you guys know, I studied psychology for 7 years. And talking about the cat. Anyway, though, but I studied psychology for 7 years, and I learned a lot about disabilities and learned a lot about how the human mind can work with those. And I saw what people can do with disabilities like that. And the thing is that there needs to be awareness, because other than just giving them a bunch of pills and bunches of stuff, like some of it, yeah, you need pills. Yeah, I mean,
some of the disabilities you may need medications, but other disabilities, like, you may not have like medication. And plus, there's a lot of stigma surrounding having a disability, because you might say that, oh no, this person is sick, or we're going to shun you from society, or we're going to isolate you from everyone else and not give you any friends. That'll teach you to be resourceful to society, right?
Well, right. Right, wrong, exactly. Yeah, I mean, guys, there is a big difference in, treating everybody the same. Like people, not every like we are all made the same, that kind of stuff. Raven, take over.
All right. Well, I have been like talking. I know I do kind of. I know I haven't talked about this a lot, but I need to talk about this now. I mean, if you or someone you know has a disability and you're being bullied from the people, don't listen to them. Don't. You really shouldn't care about what other people say, because you are your own unique person. It doesn't matter like if you have like this disability or that disability, like autism, OCD, schizophrenia, whatever. Just just don't listen to people. Just don't listen to anybody. Only listen to the kind people around you, and just be the best person that you can be. It doesn't matter how much it doesn't matter how much people have been bullying you. What matters is that you are here for the people you care about and the people who care about you when they need you and when you need them. It does, like I said, it doesn't matter like what they say about your looks or what they say about how you think.
Exactly. And with that being said, when it comes to that, I tell people who want to be psychologists and stuff, I was like, change the way psychology works. Psychology works a lot, and I don't know for sure. I'm still studying how psychology works today with medication and treatments. But what I've heard is a lot of psychologists, some people that I know that actually have to see psychologists, see therapists, they call them crazy. People call you all this stuff. People who you are told to trust, who can help you, are still doing wrong by calling you crazy, calling you this, calling you a freak. And that is stuff that we're going to get into, is what's actually going on in the psychology game. What is behind the scenes in this? We're going to talk about new ways to treat people, not just treating with medication, but treat the symptoms, treat the reasons why that's happening. But with that being said, I'm going to let Raven finish this stream out. She can talk about a couple more things if she wants. And then we're going to have Studio play our videos one more time, and we're going to end it from there. But I'm going to go ahead and head out of here because I got to prepare for the Video Call-In Show's stream tonight as well. Because I want to thank you all for showing up today. Remember, these topics are huge, and we will be talking about many more. Raven, if you want to continue talking about a couple of those things, go right ahead. I don't care how long the stream lasts.
Since like we're going to be wrapping the stream up, I might as well just want to, talk about like what might be coming up on my channel.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Yeah.
Channels. Don't worry. If you have seen my part 1 of my Gravity Falls Let's Play, don't worry. There will be more parts coming soon. If I am able to do that in my free time, I don't have a lot of college homework. There will be some more music stuff on my music channel soon, and we have some new big projects on my main channel coming up.
Alrighty, well, with that being said, guys, I'm going to let Raven close out this stream unless there's anything else you would like to talk about with these subjects that we'll be talking about.
All right, I'm going to be closing this out. Until next time, this is Raven the Commentator 2001, signing off. Excelsior, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Have an amazing day. Remember, change starts with you. # United, not divided. Don't just talk about change, do it. For now, goodbye from King, Jellybean, and the Change Project.